A cowboy's dog found a ranch girl dying in the dust, and fate lit the whole prairie on fire. The sun hung low over the wide prairie, painting everything in shades of gold and amber. The air was warm, dry, and carried the faint scent of wild grass and dust. In the distance, the hills rolled gently, dotted with scattered oaks and shrubs, stretching as far as the eye could see. This was the kind of land that demanded patience and respect. It had its beauty, yes, but it could be harsh and unforgiving. For Jake, the land was home, and he knew its moods as well as he knew his own. Jake was a man of few words, lean and strong from years of hard work under the sun. His hands were calloused, his skin tanned, and his eyes held a quiet wisdom that only a life spent with cattle and horses could teach. He was the kind of cowboy who spoke more through his actions than his words, a man whose calm presence reassured everyone around him. At his side, as always, was Rusty, a golden-brown shepherd mix with sharp eyes and an even sharper sense of loyalty. Rusty was more than a dog. He was a companion, a partner in work, and often, Jake thought, a guardian of sorts. The morning had started like any other. Jake rode slowly along the ridge, scanning the cattle grazing in the distance. A gentle breeze stirred the tall grass, and the prairie seemed to sigh in quiet contentment. Rusty trotted ahead, nose to the ground, ears twitching at every rustle, every whisper of movement. The rhythm of ranch life was familiar, almost meditative. There was satisfaction in the simple, steady tasks, checking the fences, moving the cattle, ensuring the animals were healthy. Life here wasn't easy, but it was honest. Today, however, there was something different in the air. Jake could feel it, a subtle tension that made the hairs on the back of his neck stand on end. He glanced toward the horizon, noticing a shimmer of heat and dust rising from the farthest ridge. Rusty, too, seemed alert, ears pricked and tail stiff. The dog didn't bark or growl, but his focus was unwavering, as if he had sensed something unusual before even Jake could. Meanwhile, across the prairie, Leela arrived at her family's ranch. She was young, perhaps in her early 20s, with sun-kissed hair that had been braided for the long ride. Leela had always loved the open land, the feeling of freedom that only the vastness of the prairie could give. She had grown up on her family's ranch but had spent most of the year in town for her studies. Returning to the ranch was like stepping into another world, one that was wild, untamed, and full of life. She rode with purpose, guiding her horse skillfully, yet there was a lightness to her movements, a joy that came from being back where she belonged. Leela's family ranch was a modest spread, with a few buildings surrounded by fences that marked grazing areas. The house was a simple wooden structure with a porch that overlooked the pasture. It was cozy, filled with memories of childhood summers and the scent of old wood and freshly baked bread. She had come to spend the season helping her family, eager to escape the city for a while, to breathe the prairie air, and to reconnect with the land. As Leela dismounted and led her horse toward the barn, she noticed the distant figure of a man on horseback, a cowboy who moved with a quiet confidence across the field. He seemed to blend into the land, as if he were part of it. Rusty ran ahead of him, a blur of golden fur against the green and brown landscape. Leela paused for a moment, curious about the pair. She had heard stories of this cowboy from the neighboring ranches, a man who worked tirelessly, kept to himself, and had a way with both animals and people. There was a sense of respect in the way the land seemed to respond to him, as if it acknowledged him as one of its own. Their eyes met briefly across the distance. Jake studied her carefully, noting her calm confidence and the way she handled her horse. Leela returned the glance with a polite nod, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. Neither spoke, but in that silent exchange, a connection formed, a recognition of two people who understood the rhythms of the land, even if they had only just met. Rusty, sensing something too, wagged his tail and barked softly, as if encouraging the meeting. The morning passed with the usual chores. Jake moved the cattle toward the watering hole, guiding them with quiet commands and a gentle touch. Rusty ran alongside, barking at the more stubborn animals, making sure none wandered off too far. Leela helped her family with their work, checking fences and feeding the horses, her movements practiced and sure. Occasionally, their paths crossed, and they exchanged brief words about the cattle or the weather. There was a simplicity to their conversations, a shared understanding of the land and the life it demanded. By midday, the sun had climbed high, and the heat pressed down on the prairie like a heavy blanket. Jake paused to wipe the sweat from his brow, glancing toward the ridge. Dust swirled faintly in the distance, and for a moment he thought he saw movement that didn't belong to cattle. Rusty's ears perked up, and he growled low in his throat. Jake's instincts told him that something was off. He adjusted his hat, squinted toward the horizon, and made a silent decision to investigate. Meanwhile, Leela had finished her morning chores and walked toward the creek to water the horses. The land was quiet, almost too quiet. Birds chirped faintly, and the wind whispered through the tall grass, but there was an underlying tension she couldn't shake. She brushed a stray lock of hair from her face and called to one of the horses, who neighed in response. Then she noticed Rusty running across the field toward her. His ears were flat, his eyes intense, and he barked urgently. Leela's heart skipped a beat. Rusty didn't run like that unless something was wrong. Before she could react, Jake appeared, riding fast across the field. There was urgency in his movements, a controlled force that spoke of experience. Leela watched, unsure of what had caused this sudden rush. As Jake approached, he slowed his horse, dismounted, and called out to her, "Are you all right?" His voice was calm but carried authority. Rusty circled her, barking and nudging her gently, as if to guide her attention somewhere. Leela's eyes followed the dog, and in the distance, she saw a cloud of dust rising near the edge of the pasture. Something was happening, and the feeling in her chest tightened. She nodded quickly, and Jake gestured for her to stay back. He mounted his horse again, Rusty at his side, and rode toward the disturbance with determination. Leela watched, her pulse quickening. She didn't know what was coming, but she sensed that the quiet morning had ended, replaced by a moment that could change everything. As Jake disappeared into the swirling dust, Leela felt a strange mixture of fear and curiosity. The prairie had a way of testing people, of showing them that life was fragile and unpredictable. And in that moment, with Rusty at her side and Jake riding toward the unknown, she understood that something remarkable was about to unfold. The wind picked up, carrying dust and the scent of dry earth. Birds scattered into the sky, and the quiet rhythm of the prairie was broken by movement and urgency. Leela's heart pounded as she waited, her eyes fixed on the horizon. Rusty barked again, low and steady, as if sensing that the moment required courage and attention. The land around them seemed to hold its breath, the golden light of the sun casting long shadows that danced across the prairie. Jake returned a short while later, his face serious, his horse moving with careful speed. Leela saw that his attention was focused, and something in his eyes told her that the ordinary day had ended. He dismounted and approached her, Rusty remaining close by. "We need to be ready," Jake said quietly, his voice calm but firm. "Something's not right out there." For Leela, the words were both frightening and compelling. She had always loved the prairie, its beauty and its challenges, but this was different. This was a moment that demanded awareness, courage, and trust. She felt a connection to Jake, to Rusty, and to the land itself, a connection that would carry her into whatever was coming next. The sun dipped lower, painting the sky in brilliant hues of orange and red. Shadows lengthened across the fields, and the prairie seemed alive with anticipation. For Jake, Leela, and Rusty, the day had shifted. The quiet routine of ranch life had given way to the unknown, and every sound, every movement carried weight. The prairie was vast, open, and beautiful, but it was also a place where fate could arrive in unexpected ways. And in that moment, As the wind stirred the grass and the sun cast its golden glow across the land, Jake, Rusty, and Leela stood together, ready for what the day would bring. The calm had ended, and something extraordinary was about to begin. The prairie seemed calm again, but the stillness was deceptive. Jake rode slowly along the ridge, his eyes scanning the land with unwavering focus. Rusty ran ahead, moving in small, precise circles, sniffing the ground, alert to every subtle change in the wind, every faint disturbance in the grass. Jake trusted Rusty more than anyone else when it came to sensing danger. The dog had a way of noticing things before anyone else did, as if he could read the land itself. It had been a long morning, and the sun was beginning to sink toward the horizon. The golden light stretched long shadows across the prairie, turning the dust into a soft haze. Everything seemed quiet, but Jake could feel the tension in the air. There was a faint disturbance, almost invisible to the eye, a small trail of dust, rising and falling in the distance. Rusty froze mid-step, ears pricked, tail stiff. He barked once, low and urgent. Jake's stomach tightened. "Easy, boy," Jake whispered, patting Rusty's head, though his voice carried no real calm. He had a feeling he hadn't felt in a long time, the kind of feeling that warned a man something was wrong. Jake pushed his horse forward, moving slowly but with purpose, following Rusty's direction. The prairie stretched endlessly, but even in its vast openness, danger could appear suddenly. As they approached, the dust began to take shape. At first it was just a blur, but soon Jake could see a small figure lying motionless in the sun-baked dirt. The closer he got, the more details emerged. The figure was a girl, her clothes torn and covered in dust, her hair scattered across her face. Her breathing was shallow, and her body looked limp and fragile. Jake's heart sank. He had seen injuries before, many of them caused by horses or accidents on the prairie, but something about this scene made him tense in a way that was hard to shake. He dismounted quickly, Rusty immediately at his side, growling softly, protective and alert. The dog sniffed at the girl, nudging her gently as if trying to wake her. "Hey, hey, can you hear me?" Jake's voice was firm but gentle, careful not to startle her. He knelt beside her, checking for signs of serious injury. Her face was pale, streaked with dirt and sweat, and he could see that she had a cut on her arm and a bruise forming on her side. Her breathing was uneven, shallow, and rapid. Rusty barked softly again, circling around, then sat beside her, eyes fixed on Jake as if urging him to act quickly. Jake didn't need much encouragement. He carefully lifted the girl, feeling the fragility of her body, the heat of the sun still burning her skin. She groaned softly, barely opening her eyes. When she finally did, they were wide, fearful, and confused. "Where?" she whispered, her voice weak. "You're safe for now," Jake said, supporting her gently. "I'm Jake. This is Rusty. We need to get you help. Can you move?" She tried to nod, but a sharp pain made her wince, and she leaned heavily against him. Jake realized that moving her too quickly could worsen her injuries. He looked around, scanning the prairie for any obstacles or dangers as he tried to decide the best way to get her to safety. The nearest road was miles away, and the terrain was rough. There was no time to wait for help to arrive. He would have to carry her himself. Gently, he lifted her onto his horse. She let out a small cry at the sudden movement, but Jake murmured reassurances, adjusting her position carefully. Rusty ran alongside, keeping pace with the horse, alert for any sudden movements. Jake set off at a careful trot, eyes scanning the land, senses on high alert. The prairie was vast and beautiful, but it was also unpredictable. A sudden drop, a loose patch of ground, or an unseen obstacle could turn the journey into a disaster. As they moved, Jake kept talking softly to her, trying to keep her conscious. "You're doing good. Just hold on. We'll get you there. Can you tell me your name?" "Leela," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the sound of the horse's hooves and the wind. I was riding." Her words trailed off and she winced, clutching her side. Jake nodded, understanding without needing more details. Accidents happened quickly, and she didn't need to explain everything. He focused on keeping her stable, adjusting her position when she shifted in pain. Rusty stayed close, occasionally barking to make sure she stayed alert, nudging her hand with his nose, as if reminding her that she wasn't alone. The journey across the prairie was slow but tense. Jake navigated the uneven terrain, avoiding patches of loose dirt and low shrubs that could trip the horse. Sweat dripped down his face, mixed with dust and heat, but he didn't slow. Every second mattered. Leela's breathing was uneven, and he could see the strain in her eyes. The pain in her body was obvious, but her spirit still flickered with determination. Along the way, Leela's memories flickered in her mind. She had been riding through the fields when her horse had stumbled on a hidden dip in the ground. She remembered the sudden loss of control, the dust rising, and then nothing but the harsh sun beating down and the world spinning. Now, lying across Jake's horse, she realized how close she had come to disaster. Her heart pounded, but she tried to stay calm, trusting the man who carried her. The sun continued to sink, casting long shadows across the prairie. Dust rose around them with each step of the horse, creating a haze that made the world seem both beautiful and dangerous. Jake's focus never wavered. He guided the horse carefully, occasionally glancing at Leela to make sure she was stable. Rusty ran alongside, ears flicking back and forth, alert to every sound, every movement. The dog seemed almost human in his understanding, responding to every change in the environment and to Jake's silent commands. Time seemed to stretch. The distance to the town or help felt endless, and the heat of the sun pressed down relentlessly. Jake's arms ached from supporting Leela, but he pushed through the fatigue, determined to get her to safety. Leela, despite her injuries, tried to speak, but her voice was weak. She murmured thanks, a small smile crossing her face whenever she managed a word. Jake nodded quietly, offering a few words of encouragement, but mostly he focused on the task at hand. As they neared a low ridge, Rusty suddenly barked loudly, running a few steps ahead and then back, urging Jake to pay attention. Jake followed Rusty's lead and spotted a small patch of uneven ground hidden by tall grass. He adjusted the horse's path, avoiding the dangerous area. Leela's eyes widened as she realized how close they had come to another accident. She squeezed Jake's arm lightly, a silent expression of gratitude and trust. By late afternoon, the terrain began to level out slightly, and Jake could see a thin line of smoke rising in the distance. His heart lifted slightly. Smoke meant people, and people meant help. He increased the horse's pace carefully, guiding it toward the source. Leela groaned softly, but Jake murmured reassurances, telling her that they were almost there. Rusty ran at a steady pace beside them, occasionally darting forward to check the path ahead. As they approached, Jake could see a small group of people gathered near a ranch outbuilding, waving and calling out. He felt a surge of relief. Help was near. Carefully, he guided the horse toward them, slowing as he got closer. Leela's breathing remained shallow but steady, and Jake could feel the tension in her body easing slightly. Rusty ran ahead, barking joyfully as he reached the group, announcing their arrival. The people rushed forward, ready to assist. Jake gently lifted Leela from the horse with their help, supporting her as she stumbled slightly. She clung to him for a moment before being guided inside the building, where water, blankets, and first aid awaited. Rusty stayed close, sniffing and nudging her gently, as if ensuring she was safe. Jake stepped back for a moment, brushing the sweat and dust from his face. He watched as Leela was attended to, feeling a quiet sense of satisfaction. The danger had passed, but the memory of the prairie, the dust, and the accident would remain with them all. Leela's eyes met his once more, filled with gratitude and something else, something unspoken but deeply understood. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the prairie. Shadows stretched long and soft, and the air began to cool. Jake, Rusty and Leela had survived the day's trial, but the land, vast and wild, reminded them that life on the prairie was never entirely safe. Danger could arrive at any moment, but so could courage, loyalty, and unexpected connections. That evening, as the wind whispered through the grass and the stars began to appear in the darkening sky, Leela rested safely inside, surrounded by caring hands. Jake sat outside, watching over the fields, Rusty at his side. The prairie was quiet again, but Jake knew it would never be the same. The day had tested them all, revealed strengths, and forged bonds that would last far longer than the memory of the dust or the sun. The prairie had shown its power, but it had also shown its capacity for life, for courage, and for hope. Jake and Rusty had been ready when fate called, and Leela had been lucky, or perhaps destined, to encounter them. And in that moment, as the stars shone bright over the endless fields, all three of them felt it. The quiet, enduring promise of the prairie, a promise of survival, of friendship, and of the stories that would live on long after the sun had set. The prairie stretched endlessly before them, bathed in the fading light of late afternoon. Jake adjusted the position of Leela carefully on his horse, making sure she was as comfortable as possible. Her breathing was shallow but steady, and her hand rested lightly against his arm for support. Rusty ran close to the horse's side, ears flicking, eyes constantly scanning for danger. Every sound, the rustle of grass, the distant call of a bird, the snap of a twig made Jake tense. The prairie was beautiful, but it had a quiet way of hiding peril. Jake's mind was sharp and focused, honed from years of life in this unforgiving land. He knew that every second mattered. One wrong move, one misstep, and they could fall, roll, or stumble into a patch of hidden rocks or soft dirt. But he refused to let that happen. He had seen accidents before, and he knew that hesitation could be deadly. He tightened his grip on the horse's reins, guiding it over uneven terrain with practiced precision. Rusty stayed close, darting ahead when necessary, warning Jake of obstacles he might not see in time. Leela's eyes fluttered open intermittently, catching glimpses of the vast landscape around her. The prairie was alive with golden hues, long shadows stretching across the ground as the sun sank lower. Despite her pain, there was a faint smile on her face when she noticed Rusty running beside them, alert and loyal. She murmured softly, "He's amazing." Jake glanced down at her briefly. "He's always been this way. Trust him, he knows what he's doing." The girl closed her eyes again, leaning slightly against him. Jake could feel her trembling, not just from pain, but from exhaustion and fear. The sun was low, the air growing cooler, but their journey was far from over. The nearest town was still miles away, and the path was rough, with hidden dips, dry creeks, and thorny bushes. Jake gritted his teeth and pressed on, urging the horse forward carefully. Every step felt like an eternity. Leela's soft groans punctuated the quiet, reminding Jake of the urgency. He spoke to her gently, encouraging her to stay awake. "Keep talking to me. Tell me anything. About the land, the cattle, your family, anything." She tried, her voice weak, describing small details from her childhood on the ranch, how she loved to run with the horses, how she used to race Rusty across the fields when she was younger. The sound of her voice, faint but real, kept Jake's resolve strong. He could not let anything happen to her. He had faced storms, fires, and wild animals, but he had never felt the weight of responsibility like this. As they moved forward, the wind began to pick up. Dust swirled across the prairie, stinging their eyes, and the golden light of the sunset began to fade into deeper oranges and purples. The prairie seemed vast and endless, and for a moment, Jake felt the familiar isolation of this land pressing down on him. But he pushed the thought aside. There was no room for doubt, no room for hesitation. Rusty barked suddenly, running ahead a few paces and then returning, circling back to Jake and Leela. Jake followed the dog's lead and spotted a fallen branch partially hidden in the grass. He guided the horse around it, careful not to jostle Leela. She let out a soft sigh of relief and Jake murmured, "See, Rusty's keeping us safe." The girl managed a small laugh despite the pain. "I think I owe him my life," she whispered. Jake's jaw tightened, but he allowed a small smile. "We'll see about that when we get you somewhere safe." The hours stretched on. The sun disappeared behind the distant hills, leaving the prairie bathed in twilight. The air was cooler now, carrying the faint scent of damp earth and wildflowers. Shadows grew longer, merging into darkness, making it harder to see the uneven ground. Jake's focus sharpened, his senses heightened. Every rustle, every crack of a twig made his heart beat faster. Rusty stayed vigilant, a constant presence beside him, guiding and alerting him to hidden dangers. Suddenly, a movement ahead caught Jake's eye. A small patch of dry brush seemed to shift unnaturally. He slowed the horse immediately, holding his breath. Rusty barked sharply, circling the area. Jake approached cautiously, heart pounding. A rattlesnake lay coiled in the grass, ready to strike if disturbed. He guided the horse carefully around it, moving slowly, ensuring Leela was safe. Her eyes widened as she saw the snake, but Jake's calm voice reassured her. "Don't worry, we're fine. Rusty spotted it first. We're safe." The incident reminded them both that the prairie was never truly forgiving. Danger could appear without warning, even when everything seemed calm. But Jake's experience, his knowledge of the land, and Rusty's intuition kept them safe. Leela's trust in them grew with every passing moment, and though she was in pain, she felt a growing sense of gratitude and awe. As darkness fell, the first stars began to appear in the sky, faint and twinkling against the deepening blue. Jake adjusted a blanket over Leela, shielding her from the evening chill. The prairie at night was a different world, quiet, mysterious, and full of subtle sounds that could go unnoticed in daylight. Rusty moved close, settling slightly ahead, ears twitching, alert to every movement in the dark. Leela shivered slightly. "It's beautiful," she murmured. "Even after everything, the prairie, it's still beautiful." Jake nodded without speaking, focused on keeping the horse steady, his mind calculating every possible risk as they moved forward. The road to safety was still long, and every minute counted. She closed her eyes again, trying to rest, but he encouraged her to keep her eyes open, to talk, to stay aware. Every small sound she made, every word she spoke, kept her conscious, kept her alive. They approached a small creek crossing. The water was shallow but fast-moving, and the rocks were slippery. Jake guided the horse slowly into the stream, keeping a firm grip on Leela. Rusty ran along the bank, barking and alerting him to each step. The horse's hooves splashed in the water, but Jake moved carefully, making sure they crossed safely. Leela's grip on him tightened, and she whispered, "Thank you." Jake shook his head slightly, keeping his focus. "No time for thanks yet. We're not there, just hold on." After the creek, the terrain became rougher again. Low shrubs, hidden holes, and uneven patches of dirt made the journey exhausting. The sun had fully disappeared, and the sky was a deep indigo, stars scattered across it like tiny sparks. Jake's muscles ached, his arms burned from holding Leela steady, but he refused to slow. Rusty never left their side, his energy seemingly endless, a steady source of guidance and protection. Leela began to talk more, sharing stories of her childhood, of her family, of her dreams and hopes. Her voice, soft but steady, kept Jake grounded. He listened quietly, speaking only when necessary to guide her or reassure her. Despite her injuries, she had a resilience that impressed him. Even in pain, she found the strength to connect, to engage, and to keep moving forward. As they neared the edge of the prairie, Jake could finally see faint lights in the distance, the town or a ranch where people could help. Relief washed over him, but he didn't let his guard down. The journey was almost over, but danger could still appear. Rusty barked and ran ahead, guiding them toward the lights. Jake urged the horse forward carefully, every step deliberate, every movement measured. The closer they got, the The more people appeared near the lights, calling out, waving. Jake felt a surge of hope. They were almost there. Leela's breathing steadied slightly, and her hand gave his a small squeeze. Rusty ran ahead, barking joyfully, announcing their approach. Finally, they reached the safety of the ranch outbuilding. People rushed forward, ready to help. Jake gently lifted Leela from the horse, supporting her as she stumbled slightly. She leaned on him for a moment, weak but safe. Rusty sat beside them, tail wagging, eyes alert, as if proud of the job he had done. Jake watched as Leela was guided inside, where blankets, water, and first aid awaited. He felt a quiet relief, knowing she was finally in capable hands. The danger was over, but the journey had left its mark. Every heartbeat, every step across the prairie had forged a connection between them, a bond of trust and courage that neither would forget. The night settled over the prairie, cool and quiet. The stars shone bright, and the wind whispered through the grass. Jake, Rusty, and Leela had survived the day's ordeal, but the memory of it lingered, a reminder of the prairie's beauty and its hidden dangers. Leela, resting inside, felt a growing sense of gratitude and admiration for the man and the dog who had saved her life. Jake stepped outside for a moment, looking across the vast prairie. The land was quiet again, but he knew it could change at any moment. Rusty sat beside him, loyal and vigilant, a silent guardian of the night. The events of the day had tested them all, revealed strength, courage, and resilience, and forged a bond that would last long after the sun rose again. In the quiet of the night, the prairie seemed alive with whispers of what had happened. Danger, bravery, and fate had intertwined, leaving an imprint on everyone involved. Jake, Rusty, and Leela had faced it together, and though the journey was not yet complete, they had survived, stronger and more connected than before. The sky darkened as the evening settled over the prairie. What had been a soft twilight now became heavy with clouds, thick and low, moving swiftly across the horizon. The wind picked up, rustling the tall grass and whipping dust into small, swirling clouds. Jake tightened his grip on the reins, glancing up at the darkening sky with concern. Storms could appear suddenly on the prairie, and they could be fierce, dangerous, and unpredictable. Rusty ran close to the horse, alert and restless, sensing the change in the air before Jake did. The dog's ears flicked constantly, his eyes scanning the horizon for anything unusual. Jake knew that Rusty had a way of noticing danger that humans often missed. He trusted the dog completely. Layla, still weak and injured, leaned heavily against him, shivering slightly in the cooling wind. The storm was coming faster than he had hoped, and there was no time to waste. They had been moving steadily, navigating the rough terrain carefully, but now urgency replaced caution. Every moment counted. The nearest town or ranch was still some distance away, and the sky overhead promised rain, wind, and even lightning. Jake urged the horse forward, careful but deliberate, moving faster to reach safety. Rusty ran beside them, barking occasionally, keeping both rider and horse on alert. The first flashes of lightning illuminated the prairie, stark and sudden, followed by the deep rumble of distant thunder. Leela flinched against Jake's side, her voice weak as she whispered, "It's coming fast." "I know," Jake said calmly, though his heart pounded in his chest. "Just hold on, we're almost there. Rusty's got us." They pressed on, the sound of hooves striking the hard prairie ground mingling with the roar of the wind. The clouds above twisted and darkened, casting long, eerie shadows across the fields. Every step of the horse needed careful guidance. Rocks, hidden ditches, and patches of uneven dirt could easily turn a sudden rush into disaster. Jake's focus was absolute, his mind calculating every move while keeping Leela safe. Then the first spark appeared, a flash of orange along the horizon, small at first but unmistakable. Dry grass had caught fire, ignited by a strike of lightning. Jake's chest tightened. Prairie fires spread quickly, faster than most people realized. One small spark could turn into an unstoppable wall of flame in minutes. He scanned the area around him, ensuring the fire had not started too close, then adjusted the horse's path to move away from the growing danger. Rusty barked sharply, alerting Jake to a smaller patch of flames that had begun to appear near a clump of brush. The wind whipped the flames higher, carrying embers like tiny glowing seeds across the prairie. Jake's horse moved cautiously, ears flicking, muscles tense. Leela clutched his arm weakly, frightened by the smoke and the roar of the fire growing closer. He spoke to her softly, trying to calm her. "We're okay. We're moving fast and we'll get out of this. Just hold on tight." Her eyes widened as a small ember landed on the edge of her sleeve, but Jake quickly brushed it away. Rusty barked again, racing ahead to scout a safe path. The dog's instincts guided them, finding clear ground and alerting Jake to potential danger before it reached them. The fire spread rapidly, moving faster than even Jake expected. Flames licked the tips of the tall grass, their roar growing louder with each passing minute. The heat became intense, and the smoke stung their eyes and filled Leela's lungs, making it hard to breathe. Jake's focus never wavered. He guided the horse carefully, ducking and turning as needed, making sure Leela remained as stable as possible. Rusty continued to run along the side, barking, circling, and keeping constant watch. The prairie, once calm and golden, was now transformed into a chaotic, fiery landscape. Sparks flew like fireflies, carried by the wind, landing randomly in the tall grass. Jake's heart raced as he realized how quickly the fire could surround them if they were not careful. The nearest town or ranch was their only hope. Every second mattered. Leela's voice trembled. "Jake, I'm scared." Jake squeezed her arm gently, offering a reassuring smile even though he felt the tension biting at his own chest. "I know, Leela. But we've got Rusty, we've got each other, and we're almost there. Keep looking at me, okay? Don't close your eyes." Her small nod was almost imperceptible, but he saw it and felt a surge of determination. He would not let fear control her. He would not let the fire win. He urged the horse forward, guiding it over a small rise in the terrain that gave them a better view of the approaching fire. Rusty barked and darted ahead, keeping them on the safest path. The wind shifted suddenly, pushing the flames closer. Jake's muscles burned as he guided the horse carefully through uneven ground, avoiding fallen branches, hidden ditches, and patches of smoke that could obscure the terrain. Leela leaned heavily against him and he spoke continuously, keeping her mind on him rather than the danger surrounding them. "You're doing great," he said firmly. "Just a little more. We're almost through this. Rusty knows the way." The dog's behavior confirmed Jake's confidence. Rusty ran ahead, circling back to ensure they were following, his eyes bright with focus. The bond between man, dog, and girl grew stronger with each step. They were not alone. Together, they faced the danger, each playing their part with courage and instinct. Suddenly, another flash of lightning struck nearby, igniting a larger patch of grass closer than Jake had anticipated. The flames leapt higher, sending a wave of heat toward them. He guided the horse carefully, ducking slightly as sparks landed around them. Leela gasped but held on tight, trusting him completely. Rusty barked urgently, leading them to a clearer path just in time. The smoke grew thicker, filling the air with its acrid smell. Leela coughed, tears running down her dusty cheeks. Jake offered a handkerchief, encouraging her to cover her mouth and breathe slowly. The horse stumbled slightly on a hidden rock, and Jake steadied it immediately, adjusting Leela's position to keep her safe. The fire was relentless, but they pressed on, each step a victory against the chaos surrounding them. After what felt like hours but was only minutes, faint lights appeared in the distance, the town or ranch where help awaited. Relief surged through Jake's body, but he did not allow himself to relax. The fire was still behind them, moving quickly, and the wind had shifted again, carrying embers closer to their path. He urged the horse forward, careful yet urgent, keeping Leela steady and Rusty close. The closer they got, the more people could be seen running toward the approaching flames, ready to help contain the fire. Jake's heart leapt. They had almost made it. Rusty barked joyfully, leading them directly toward safety. Leela's grip tightened slightly, not from fear this time, but from relief and gratitude. They finally reached the ranch outbuilding. People rushed forward, calling out, helping to guide the horse safely. Jake gently lifted Leela from the saddle, supporting her as she stumbled toward the safety of blankets, water, and care. Rusty stayed close, nudging her gently with his nose, alert and proud. The fire continued to spread across the prairie behind them, but they were safe for now. The townspeople and ranch hands worked quickly to contain it, spraying water, digging fire breaks, and moving animals to safety. Jake watched for a moment, feeling the tension leave his body, but also feeling the immense respect for the power of the prairie. The land was beautiful, dangerous, and alive with energy that demanded attention. Inside the building, Leela was attended to immediately. She received care for her bruises, cuts, and exhaustion. Her breathing steadied and the fear in her eyes softened, replaced with gratitude and awe. Jake stayed close, quiet and observant, making sure she was stable. Rusty settled near her, tail wagging faintly, a faithful guardian who had led them both to safety. Leela's voice was soft but steady. "Thank you, both of you, for saving me." Jake shook his head slightly, brushing a hand over Rusty's fur. "We were a team. You held on, Rusty guided us, and we made it. That's all that matters." The storm began to move past, leaving a calm night behind it. The fire continued to burn in patches across the prairie, but containment efforts were underway. The sky cleared slowly, revealing stars that twinkled faintly above the scorched land. The contrast of destruction and beauty was striking, a reminder of the prairie's dual nature, life and danger intertwined. For Jake, Rusty, and Leela, the day had tested courage, resilience, and trust. Every moment had demanded focus, skill, and bravery. They had faced the storm, the fire, and the harsh prairie together, and they had survived. Bonds had formed that could never be broken, forged in dust, flame, and shared determination. As night fell fully over the prairie, Jake stepped outside, letting Rusty rest beside him. He looked toward the horizon where the fire had left its mark, feeling a mix of awe and respect. The prairie had challenged them, but they had faced it together. Leela, inside, rested safely, her life spared by courage, loyalty, and instinct. And in the quiet of that night, with stars overhead and the gentle whisper of the wind through the grass, the three of them, man, dog, and girl, understood something profound. The prairie was vast and unpredictable, but together they could face anything it sent their way. The prairie was quiet now, a calm contrast to the chaos of the fire and storm from the previous day. The sky stretched wide and clear, the morning sun casting soft, golden light across the fields. The scorched patches from the fire stood out starkly against the green grass that had survived, but life was already returning. Birds sang from the trees, the wind rustled gently through the tall prairie grass, and the faint scent of fresh earth and wildflowers filled the air. For Jake, Rusty, and Leela, the world felt different now, more fragile, more precious, and infinitely more alive. Inside the small ranch house, Leela stirred awake. She felt sore, bruised, and tired, but the pain was now accompanied by a profound sense of relief. She had survived, and she was surrounded by caring hands who had helped her recover. A soft blanket was draped over her shoulders, and a warm cup of tea rested nearby. The gentle hum of conversation and quiet movements of the ranch hands reminded her that she was no longer alone in the world. She breathed deeply, savoring the sense of safety she hadn't known in what felt like an eternity. Jake sat quietly in a corner of the room, observing her. He had slept little since the ordeal, but he was alert, his eyes scanning the horizon from the window now and then, making sure the prairie remained calm. Rusty lay at Leela's feet, resting but vigilant, eyes occasionally flicking to Jake, as if checking that everything was truly safe. The dog had been a hero through the night, guiding them, warning them, and protecting Leela with every ounce of his energy. Leela turned her head slightly, meeting Jake's gaze. The quiet gratitude in her eyes spoke volumes. "I don't even know how to thank you," she whispered, her voice soft but steady. "You and Rusty, you saved my life." Jake shook his head, a faint smile crossing his rugged features. "You held on. Rusty just did his part and I did mine. That's all it was." Rusty barked softly, wagging his tail as if confirming Jake's words. Leela reached down to pat the dog gently, feeling the warmth and loyalty radiating from him. For a moment, all the fear, pain, and uncertainty melted away, replaced by gratitude and a quiet joy. Days passed, and Leela's condition slowly improved. The bruises faded, the soreness lessened, and she regained her strength. Each day, Jake checked on her, guiding her through small movements, making sure she was steady and cared for. Rusty stayed by her side constantly, a loyal guardian who never left her alone. As Leela healed, the connection between them grew stronger. There were no grand gestures, no rushed confessions, just quiet moments of shared smiles, soft words, and subtle gestures of care. Jake admired her resilience, her determination to stay strong even after the accident, and the quiet courage she showed every day. Leela, in turn, admired his skill, his quiet confidence, and the way he moved with the land, as if he belonged to it entirely. One afternoon, as the sun painted the prairie in shades of gold and pink, Leela and Jake walked slowly along a path near the ranch. Rusty ran ahead, darting between patches of grass, sniffing and returning to check on them. Leela smiled faintly, feeling a sense of peace she hadn't experienced before. "I never realized how much life there is here," she said softly. "Even after everything, the fire, the storm, it's beautiful." Jake nodded. "The prairie teaches you a lot. Life is fragile, but it's also resilient. You survive because you pay attention, because you respect it, and because you don't give up." She looked at him, her eyes reflecting both admiration and a hint of something deeper. "You saved me, Jake. Not just my life, but my hope too." Jake's expression softened, though he didn't say anything immediately. Instead, he adjusted Rusty's collar, glanced at the horizon, and let the silence speak. Sometimes words were unnecessary. The bond between them was growing stronger, built on trust, courage, and shared experience. The town and surrounding ranches had come together to help with the fire cleanup. Jake, Leela, and Rusty participated, slowly repairing fences, moving livestock back into safe areas, and planting new grass where the fire had scorched the land. It was hard work, but it was healing work. Each act of restoration brought a sense of renewal, mirroring Leela's own recovery. One morning, as they worked to repair a section of the fence, Rusty darted ahead, barking excitedly. Leela followed him, curious, and found a small patch of fresh grass sprouting near where the fire had burned most fiercely. She knelt down, brushing her fingers over the tender green shoots, feeling a deep sense of wonder. "Life always finds a way," she said softly. Jake stood beside her, watching. "It does, just like you did." Her eyes met his, and for a moment there was silence, no words, just shared understanding. The prairie had tested them, forced them to face fear, pain, and uncertainty, and yet it had also shown them courage, resilience, and hope. The fire had left scars, but it had also left the possibility of new beginnings. Over the next few weeks, Leela regained her full strength. She spent time riding the horses again, walking through the fields and helping with daily chores. Jake observed her quietly, always ready to step in if needed, but also allowing her independence. Rusty remained a constant presence, guiding her, watching over her, and reminding her of the bond they all shared. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the prairie, Leela and Jake stood together on a small hill overlooking the fields. Rusty sat at their feet, tail wagging faintly. The wind whispered through the grass, carrying the scent of wildflowers and fresh earth. The fire that had threatened so much was now nothing more than a memory, replaced by life and growth. "I never thought I'd see this again," Leela said softly. "The prairie alive, thriving, it's amazing." Jake nodded, his gaze fixed on the horizon. "It always comes back, stronger, better, and ready for whatever comes next." She turned to him, her eyes shining with gratitude and admiration. "I'll never forget what you did for me, for Rusty too. You both gave me a second chance." Jake's expression softened. "We all have second chances. Sometimes it just takes the right moment, the right people, and a little bit of courage." Rusty barked softly, nudging Leela's hand with his nose. She laughed lightly, the sound clear and bright, filled with relief and happiness. It was a sound that reminded Jake why he had stayed calm, why he had pushed forward, and why he had never given up. The day, the storm, the fire, they had all tested them, but they had endured. In the following months, Leela became more than just a guest on the ranch. She helped with the animals, guided horses through training, and assisted in planting new grass and crops. Her relationship with Jake deepened, rooted in trust, shared experiences, and quiet moments of understanding. Rusty remained their constant companion, the silent hero who had guided them through danger and kept them safe. One morning, Leela stood at the edge of the pasture, watching Rusty run across the field, chasing a butterfly with boundless energy. She felt a sense of peace and belonging she hadn't known before. Jake joined her, standing quietly beside her, watching the prairie come alive with the sun's golden light. "Do you ever think about that day?" she asked softly, her voice calm but thoughtful. "All the time," Jake replied. "It changed a lot of things, not just for you or for me, but for Rusty too. We all grew stronger that day." Leela smiled faintly, feeling a warmth in her heart. "I'm grateful for all of it. For you, for Rusty, for this land, and for the second chance you gave me." Jake nodded, a faint smile crossing his rugged features. "That's what the prairie teaches you. Life is fragile, but it's also full of second chances. You just have to be willing to fight for them, to hold on, and to trust the people around you." Rusty barked again, running back to them and nudging Leela gently. She laughed softly, bending down to pet him. "You saved me, buddy," she whispered. "You really did." The prairie stretched endlessly before them, golden and green under the morning sun. The fire's scars were healing, grass sprouting, animals grazing safely once more. Life was returning, stronger and more beautiful than before. Jake, Leela, and Rusty stood together, a team forged in dust, storm, and fire. They had faced danger, uncertainty, and fear, and they had emerged stronger, connected, and ready for whatever the future might hold. As the sun climbed higher, casting warm light across the fields, Leela looked at Jake and Rusty with gratitude, hope, and a quiet sense of joy. The prairie was alive, full of possibilities, and they were part of it, survivors, friends, and perhaps something more. The bond they shared had been tested, proven, and strengthened by the events of that unforgettable day. And as the wind whispered through the grass, carrying the promise of new beginnings, the three of them, Jake, Leela, and Rusty, stood together, ready to face whatever the vast, beautiful, and unpredictable prairie would send their way. The past was behind them, the fire had burned its mark, and the future stretched endlessly, full of hope, life, and second chances.